Hey everyone, this is Miles from VRDrollersblog.com here today with a video review of the Sony Handycam HDR-CX360V. Pretty much I got this about a week ago, just kind of an impulse review. It looked like one of the more premium camcorders that I saw at the store that like they're premium without getting gimmicky like the ones with the projectors in it. It's cool, but I think it would since it's cheaper and has that, it would sacrifice quality. So just some specs here. It has 32 gigabytes of inbuilt flash storage, 5.1 channel mic that's up front. Has a really pretty nice Steadicam technology. I mean, yeah, obviously you're gonna get some wobble if you're walking around with it, running even, but it does do a good job of minimizing it, especially just like if you have a shaky hand or something like that, it'll do a really great job of minimizing that shake in the video. It does have good low light performance. It does get grainy at times, but considering that this is still in the range of consumer camcorders and not professional, that it does have really great low light performance. It's a 27.4 millimeter wide angle lens apparently. As for the zoom, it has 12x optical and 17x extended zoom. Now I think what that is the camera actually having two lenses, one to get an additional zoom in there, because that additional 5x zoom isn't digital, so I didn't notice any degradation when I did it. So yeah, that's a great feature. It really has a pretty powerful zoom. As you can see, it has expandability clip-on port up here for bigger flash. Probably there's some microphone attachments. I haven't tried this out, but it does have GPS, so you can apparently geotag your pictures, possibly videos. Zoom toggle, photo button, and the mode switcher. And the mode switcher is really just going between video and photo, so I'm not sure why you would need both a dedicated picture button and a mode button, but I guess if one of them has a better placed button for your hand, then that's useful. As you can see, it has a flip out screen, swivels that much. It's also a touch screen. As you'll probably know if you've ever tried out a touchscreen camera, it's a resistive touchscreen, so it's not just like any modern Android phone or iPhone or anything like that where you can just tap. You do have to put some pressure on it, but it is a responsive interface once you do that. As you can see in here, we have a headphone port, a microphone port. It's always great to see those on cameras, just because it makes it so much easier to really cheaply expand the microphone and audio ability. We have a mini HDMI out. It has a full 1080p output, I believe, to TV if you want to do that. Micro USB, or yeah, right there. It has a dedicated light button which activates these LEDs. I guess that's for filming in the dark, when it's actually too dark to see anything. And a dedicated power button here. Normally, when you just close it, it'll go to sleep. When you open it, it'll come back awake. Lastly, we have a dedicated record button on the side here, and DC in and AVR interface right there. Also the handle here, it is adjustable, just so you know that, but the thing I found cool about it is that it has an inbuilt USB attachment here, so you don't have to plug anything into this, have the camera open while you're downloading things. It's really a really convenient feature. Probably most helpful if you have a laptop, but my desktop has, the case has some upper USB ports next to the power button, so it can rest on the top, but yeah, this kind of thing would be most useful for a laptop. The camera does come with a USB expander, so that's it's nice to have, so you can use it with a desktop. And as you can see, it just slides right back in there when you're not using it. Now, I found the camera to be really comfortable to hold. With some camcorders, just I found that either the controls are at a really awkward place that's hard to reach, or they're kind of the opposites, that you can reach them too easily and end up zooming in when you don't want to, that kind of thing. Also, as you can see, the battery just slides in right on the back. Whoops, like, if I can get that on there. Yeah, there it goes. So it does add some bulk to the camera. Oh, and also on the bottom here we have we have an SD card slot and a memory stick slot. It's a hybrid port. As for the interface here, it's really pretty nice. You have zoom and record buttons on here, and an interesting way to see where your audio is coming from down at the bottom right. When you go to the menu, it's kind of similar to on the Nexus 5 camera, if you've ever used that. Has shooting modes here, it has some slow motion features, camera mic, that's really just manual settings, of course image quality and size. I really like just the features of this, and the interface to navigate around it is really a lot better than on the Nexus 5 that I reviewed a while ago, but I think it would be nice to have some kind of a toggle switch right here, just for when it's faster, more convenient to navigate that way rather than using the touchscreen. Now, as for the build quality of this, it's not the lightest camcorder I've held, but it is pretty light. They made the, I can't really tell if this is a magnesium alloy case or a plastic case, but either way it's pretty high quality. It feels nice to hold. As I said, it's comfortable, and I'll get into the specifics of all this when I do the written review of it, since that's really something like involving video tests, which would be much easier to do in separate videos rather than this review. But overall, yeah, it's a great camera. It's probably comparable to Canon's top line of camcorders before you reach the professional stage, as well as other brands. So this has been the video review of the Sony Handycam HDR-CX360V.